The real reason billionaires are obsessed with longevity. A small group of billionaires has become obsessed with something more valuable than money, power, or fame. More time behind private laboratory doors and AI research facilities. Some of the richest people on Earth are spending fortunes trying to slow, stop, and possibly reverse human aging itself. Not as a fantasy. As a serious scientific mission, tech founders are monitoring every heartbeat, every calorie, every molecule inside their bodies. Others are funding secretive biotech companies working on cellular reprogramming, gene editing, and AI systems designed to predict disease years before it appears. But this isn't just about living longer. It's about escaping the one thing money has never been able to control: death. And the deeper you look into the billionaire longevity movement, the darker and more unsettling it becomes. For most of human history, death was treated as something unavoidable. Kings couldn't escape it. Empires couldn't stop it. No amount of wealth, power, or intelligence could negotiate with time. But something changed in the last decade. A growing number of billionaires, especially inside the tech world, stopped viewing aging as a natural part of life. Instead, they began treating it like a technical flaw, a biological problem, a system failure that could eventually be hacked, optimized, and rewritten. And once you understand how these people think, their obsession with longevity starts making terrifying sense. Because the modern billionaire mindset was built on one dangerous belief: every problem can be solved with enough data, technology, and computation. These are the same people who built artificial intelligence, powerful enough to outperform humans in complex tasks. The same people who created algorithms capable of predicting behavior, influencing elections, and reshaping entire industries. So when they look at the human body, they don't see mortality, they see code. And according to many longevity researchers, aging itself may actually behave more like a programmable biological process than scientists once believed. This is why billions of dollars are now flooding into longevity science. Not anti-aging creams, not wellness trends, real biotechnology. Companies are researching cellular reprogramming, senescent cell removal, gene editing, stem cell therapies, and AI-driven diagnostic designed to detect disease years before symptoms appear. Some scientists are even studying how to reverse biological age at the cellular level. And suddenly, what once sounded like science fiction is being discussed inside real laboratories, funded by some of the most powerful people alive. One of the most famous examples is Brian Johnson. The tech entrepreneur spends millions every year on one mission: reducing the speed at which his body ages. His life has become a full-scale experiment: steering sleep schedules, constant blood testing, organ monitoring, extreme dietary control, dozens of medical measurements tracked daily. His team analyzes hundreds of biomarkers using advanced diagnostics and data-driven protocols to optimize everything from inflammation to cognitive performance. And while many people mock these experiments online, others see them as an early glimpse into the future of medicine, because beneath the headlines and bizarre routines is a much bigger shift happening quietly in the background. For the first time in human history, humans can continuously monitor their biology in real time. Wearables now track heart rate variability, sleep cycles, glucose spikes, stress responses, oxygen levels, and recovery patterns every minute of the day. AI systems can analyze massive health datasets faster than human researchers ever could. The human body is slowly becoming measurable, predictable, optimizable. And that possibility is incredibly attractive to billionaires who built their entire lives around optimization and control. But there's another reason this obsession runs deeper than science: fear. Because no matter how rich someone becomes, aging remains undefeated. Muscles weaken, energy declines, reaction speed slows, memory fades, and eventually, every billionaire faces the same terrifying realization as everyone else: money can buy almost anything except more life. At least for now. That's why the longevity industry has exploded into a multi-billion-dollar global race. Venture capital firms, biotech startups, AI companies, and private research labs are all competing to unlock breakthroughs that could dramatically extend human lifespan. Some researchers are exploring compounds linked to cellular repair. Others are studying populations with unusually long lifespans in regions known as blue zones, where people regularly live into their 90s and 100s with lower rates of chronic disease. Meanwhile, AI is changing the speed of scientific discovery itself. Machine learning learning systems are now being used to analyze proteins, simulate drug interactions, and identify hidden biological patterns humans might never notice alone. Researchers believe AI could drastically reduce the time required for medical breakthroughs related to aging and disease prevention. And this is where the story becomes unsettling. Because if longevity technology truly advances, it may not arrive equally for everyone. Historically, nearly every major medical breakthrough began as something only the wealthy could access first. Private healthcare, cutting-edge treatments, elite surgeries, experimental therapies, all of them started behind economic barriers before eventually becoming more available to the public. Now imagine a future where the rich don't just live better, they live decades longer. A future where advanced AI-driven medicine, biological enhancement, and anti-aging therapies create an entirely new class divide, not based only on wealth, but on lifespan itself. And some critics believe that future may already be quietly forming behind the scenes. What makes this even more disturbing is that the billionaire longevity movement isn't really about immortality. It's about control. Control over biology, control over disease, control over uncertainty, and ultimately, control over time itself, because the people funding these technologies already changed the digital world. Now many of them believe biology is simply the next system waiting to be disrupted. And in some ways, they may not be completely wrong. Scientists have already discovered that aging is influenced by processes happening deep inside our cells: DNA damage, chronic inflammation, mitochondrial decline, cellular senescence, and epigenetic changes that alter how genes behave over time. The shocking part is that some of these mechanisms appear partially reversible under certain laboratory conditions. Researchers at institutions like Harvard Medical School have studied cellular reprogramming techniques that restored aspects of youthful function in animal models. Other scientists are investigating how fasting, exercise, sleep optimization, and specific compounds may influence longevity pathways linked to metabolism and repair. This is why the world's elite are investing so aggressively, because if aging can even be slowed slightly, the implications become enormous. A person who gains an extra 10 or 20 healthy years gains more time to build wealth, influence industries, and shape the future. In billionaire circles, longevity isn't viewed as vanity anymore. It's viewed as leverage. And AI is accelerating this race faster than most people realize. Artificial intelligence can already analyze medical scans, predict disease risks, identify abnormal biomarkers, and process scientific research at a scale impossible for humans alone. Some experts believe future AI systems may help create personalized health protocols capable of detecting biological decline years before symptoms appear. In other words, medicine is shifting from reactive to predictive, not waiting for disease, preventing it before it begins. But while the wealthy experiment with futuristic therapies and AI-driven diagnostics, the average person is still fighting battles created by the modern environment itself. Ultra-processed food, chronic stress, sleep deprivation, endless digital stimulation, sedentary lifestyles. The same system making billions from unhealthy habits is also investing billions into longevity solutions. And that contradiction sits at the center of this entire story. Because maybe the real question isn't whether humans will extend lifespan. Maybe the real question is, who gets access to that future first? Still, beneath all the fear, hype, and conspiracy-like secrecy surrounding longevity science, there's also something deeply human driving it all. The fear of watching time erase the people we love. The fear of losing our minds, our strength, our memories. The fear of running out of moments we're not ready to leave behind. And maybe that's why this movement has become so powerful. Because for the first time in history, humanity believes aging might not be completely untouchable anymore, not cured, not defeated, but understood. And once humans understand something, they rarely stop trying to control it. So if this video made you rethink the future of aging, drop a comment with one question. If science could add 30 healthy years to human life, would that make the world better or worse? And if you want more dark, science-backed investigations into AI, biohacking, longevity, and the hidden future of humanity, subscribe and join us in the next story.